Hi, CMattDye here. Thanks for stopping by and checking out today's video. And today I want to talk about VyFi. VyFinance is a project that I've been into for a very, very long time. If I scroll up, you can see that I have been in the project since November of 2021. So I've been interested in the project for a long time. I've talked to the founders, the team, for a very long time. I think the team is 6 people right now. They've just completed their Dex. I'm going to talk about this. I'm showing this on the testnet because it's supposed to launch on the 15th of May. So you have the Dex. You can go here and, like any other Dex. The bar is interesting. You can come here. You can exchange VyFi for XVyFi. You can... that's actually kind of cool. It tells you the TVL locked and the APY. You have different vaults, which they're not showing that right now because we're doing the Dex and the bar as far as the testnet right now. But when the bar comes out, you're going to get 0.1% of every trade, 50% of royalties from the NFTs, 10% of income from the lottery, and then 15% income from the auto harvester, which is going to happen down the road. So this talks about the mainnet launch. Talks about the 15th of May. They're releasing their Dex and the bar. I'm super excited about this. And you can go, if we go over here to Tap Tools, you can see that the tokens have definitely appreciated in anticipation of that. I was buying all down here, buying all down here. I think I mentioned it over here in the Discord. That it was looking good. I mentioned I was buying more down here, and then I put out more in-depth analysis over here about the project. But that's what I did in my Discord. But if we go here, Dex on the 15th is going to launch the bar. VyFi, you'll be able to mint XVyFi. This just talks about a little bit of that. Talks about, you get half the royalties from the NFT sales, 0.1% of every trade, 10% from the lottery, and then the auto harvester is obviously down the road. And the cool thing is you're going to have layer staking. So the best thing I like about the liquidity pool is once you buy an LP token, it automatically stakes. You don't have to worry about going through an extra step to stake your LP tokens. So once you combine 2 tokens, let's say you combine VyFi and ADA, once you get that LP token, it automatically stakes in your wallet. Now, if you transfer it to another wallet, those staking rewards that you accrued still go to that wallet, but then once you go to another wallet, staking rewards start accruing in that other wallet. So you'll be able to do a lot of cool things with VyFi. You'll be able to buy a LP token. You can sell that LP token rather than having to convert it back into VyFi and ADA separately. You can sell that LP token, and then you can do LP layer 2 staking. Eventually, they're going to have layer 3, 4, 5. The first step is to get layer 1 out, and then you can add layer 2. What is layer 2? Great question. I'm glad you asked. So token A, token B, you put together, and that's VyFi ADA. Great. So you combine VyFi ADA, and it's a 50-50 split because LP tokens, 50% of one token equals 50% of the other token, and that equation has to add up. So it keeps maneuvering for it to add up. So you have 50-50, and then let's say you add more ADA to that. Then you have 75% ADA, 25% VyFi in your LP layer 2. That's what that is. And then you can get really crazy with it. And eventually they want to add more layers. So you can have like 5 different tokens set up in this. So you can have 5 different tokens in a pool. You can have like Wing Riders, World Mobile, Pug Chips from Space Bugs. Shout out to them. And then VyFi and ADA and all of them. So you can really get kind of crazy and build these different index funds. And then if it's something really good, you can sell them, which is, it's pretty cool. You can get very, very complex with it. I do like that. But that's kind of the scenario. I know I didn't read any of this, but, I don't really watch videos to have people read stuff to me. I just wanted it explained. So that's how that's going to work. What does this mean for traders? Well, creating a market between a layer 1 LP and ADA creates the market price for the LP token. The market price is impacted by buy and sell pressures. We already know that. And the market can make with LP tokens for the first time in crypto. So the first time in crypto, you can actually sell your LP tokens rather than having to buy into it. You can also buy LP tokens rather than having to make an LP token. And then that staking is just phenomenal. So the LP token stays in your wallet and it just stakes. They call it, off-chain staking or stakeless LP tokens. That's what they're going to start calling it. And this is a little diagram here. You start with 1,000 ADA. You trade 1,000 ADA for 1 million LP tokens. This is an example of the VyFi ADA LP. And then you burn your LP tokens, 520 ADA and 1,040 VyFi. And then you can do a trade 1,040 VyFi for 520 ADA. And then you finish with 1,040 ADA, profit of 40. So that's kind of how it works. Which is kind of cool. You can read all this if you want. How does an L2 LP hedge impermanent loss? That's a cool question because that's what they're trying to work on, is trying to mitigate impermanent loss as much as possible, because that's what we all want to do. And the only two dexes I see really tackling this is VyFi and then to a lesser extent Genius Yield. Those are the only two that I see. So I'm very excited about VyFinance. By matching your L1 LPs with another cryptocurrency in a liquidity pool, you are now exposing your L1 LPs to impermanent risk. This means that if the value of the LP goes down, you will be earning more of LP token through impermanent loss. So basically, if you have VyFi and ADA and VyFi goes down, then you're going to get more of that because the VyFi ADA always has to be equal. So if you have one VyFi, one ADA, and it equals, one VyFi is one ADA, and then one goes up, one goes down, you're going to be earning more of the one that goes down because it has to equal at all times. That's basically what that's saying. And then this is the little structure that I was talking about before. You put 50-50 ADA VyFi, and then you have 50-50 ADA VyFi with 50% ADA, and that gives you 75% ADA, 25% VyFi. This is just a little diagram that basically talks about the exact same thing that I talked about at the top of this article. So hopefully that did explain it a little bit and it made some sense. This talks about farming on VyFinance. Farming on VyFinance, stakeless LP farming is what they're calling it, which I think is a pretty cool term. And it is the first on Cardano. So they're doing a lot of firsts. They were the first NFT staking on Cardano, the first real Dex NFT, and now stakeless LP farming. And then they're going to have layer LPs, which is pretty cool as well. Daily reward cycle, you're going to be able to come in here and see your rewards. It's, I just connect your wallet and it's just going to tell you. So I really do like that. So every 24 hours is going to show your next cycle reward. It's going to show your pending rewards and then your available rewards, and you'll be able to harvest that if you want. I believe you have to wait 2 cycles to be able to harvest. A simplified flowchart. A cycle is going to be 0 to 24 hours. Cycle 2 is going to be 24 to 48 hours. Cycle 3 is going to be over 48 hours. So that's basically how that works. So each cycle is basically 24 hours. This is a little bit about the design philosophy. And then one thing, and this is going to be the different tokens they're going to have when they first launch. And then I want to talk about their internal audit. It just completed. And they had 0 big issues, no critical, no serious issues. It was mostly, you have this and it's not documented as well as it could be. And that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's documentation is important, but they're doing so much. They have so many people working on the Dex and the Bar, which is finished, the audit's finished, and now they can start working on their documentation. They do a very good job. VyFinance, they beta test everything. I've been a beta tester for a little while for them, and I know that they beta test everything. And whenever something goes live, they've tested it so much, internally tested with beta testers, and they usually sometimes they even bring in some more testers as well, just to make sure everything is functioning properly. But anyway, this talks about the report. You can click on this audit report here if you want to read more about it. I know some people are very interested in that. I'll link all these articles down below so you can check them out at your own leisure. And this is basically it. This talks about the audit report, just to show you very, very quickly. I'm not going to go through all of it, but this is it. It is 8 pages. And this is basically what it goes over: the methodology, constraints and limitations, severity ranking, and findings. So that's pretty much what it is if you want to go and read that. But VyFinance is launching on May the 15th. I think it was supposed to show up here and it just never loaded for some reason. But if you are curious, jump in their Discord and ask questions. I'm going to link that down below. The team is very receptive. I think Steven, the founder, may be a genius. But anyway, they're in there. They can answer any questions that you may have. I can try to answer some, but they're really the best people to go to. I'm very excited about it. The bar, you're going to be able to stake your VyFi at the bar and just get a percentage of everything. You can, do your dexes, your LP farming, and they're going to be very, very cool when it comes to everything you can do. These are the tokens they're going to launch with. So of course, VyFi, you're going to have Shin, Hosky, Ajax, Drip, ADAL, XVyFi, Meld, Kopi, C3, Revu, Iagon, World Mobile, Clay, Milk, Giro, Noom, Flack, LQ, Nmaker, AADA, NTX, Empower, Book. I'm assuming that's from book.io. Min, IUSD, ND, Gens, Rad, Wing Riders, IBTC, Yumi, Ding, C4, DJed, Ape Society, MCOS, which is Makasi, and Mutant. So that's quite a lot to start with. This is pretty cool. It says this list is not comprehensive and may change prior to launch, so expect a few more most likely. The team likes to surprise people, and they like to surprise them in a good way. So take that for what it is. Check out the links in the description below to learn more about VyFinance. I'm super excited about them. They launch on the 15th of May. So thanks for watching. Have an awesome rest of your day. I'll see you around the crypto markets. Take care.